Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the 79th installment of what I like to call What I Eat Wednesdays, where we take a look at some of those What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Person videos on TikTok. Before we begin, I just want to say that I'm really grateful to all of my regular viewers that keep coming back week after week to watch these videos. Thank you all so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. Today's episode should be a lot of fun. We're going to be checking in with that creator, Lots of Blush. We're going to see Diamond cooking some fairly healthy food, as well as taking a look at a new creator. So stick around to the end to see. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. Okay, just so you know, there's going to be a lot of laughing at basically nothing. Let's go.
This is what I eat in the days of fat girl who is literally just existing. Listen, if you've been watching these...
Okay, so I'm not trying to be a jerk, but why do we start off like smiling off into the distance? You ever met people like that? They're just smiling for no reason and it seems really forced. I hope that you're happy like that, where you're just like, oh man, we're outside. Dude, this is dope. This is so great. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to be a negative jerk. Oh my god, I can't believe we're at a cafe right now. This is crazy.
This is what I eat in the days of fat girl who is literally just existing. Listen, if you've been watching these for a while, you know what's coming. Avocado toast and turkey bacon for breakfast.
All right. Not bad.
I have no creative energy in the mornings. This is all that I can conjure. By the way, this specific turkey bacon, not good.
I love that mirror. It says, "You're doing amazing, sweetie." Since you're the one that bought that mirror, do you take it seriously when it tells you that? I want to get a mirror that says, "Looking good, handsome." But then every time I look at it, I'll be like, wait a minute. I'm the one who bought that. What am I doing? You are the best. Thank you, me. I am the one who bought this, so...
Stay away from the Butterball brand. Anyways, after that,
Don't you disparage Butterball, dude. We don't disparage specific brands on this show because they might be one of the sponsors shown here.
was lazing around a little bit until it was time to meet Brittany for some early dinner. I ended up
Early dinner via that cup of water.
meeting her at the second cup in the village, but I cannot have caffeine past like 11 a.m. So it was...
This is the new style of New Yorker, dude. My stepdad is from New York, like the old generation, man, and I'll tell you, it was a little bit different back then. One of my stepdad's friends, Phil, is from New York, and he works for Verizon. And he's from a whole different generation than this new generation of New Yorkers. He told me the story of one time this dude tried to roll him. The term roll him means to rob him, and he cracked him in the jaw with a pipe wrench. So that was funny. Like, yeah, I was down there in the sewer, and this guy comes up, he tries to roll me. So I was like, what? And I just cracked him right across the jaw with the pipe wrench. I swear to God, that's a real story, and this is a real person. I'm not kidding. That's the kind of New Yorker that raised me, man. Thank God.
It's just a water for me. After that, we decided to
Just a water.
walk around in the unseasonably warm weather and just pick some place to sit down and eat. I'm going to be completely honest with you. We had no idea if this place was going to be any good. All we saw was a real cute looking restaurant.
Okay. By the way, I assume that she's in New York because she mentioned the village. If she's actually like in Toronto or something and there's a village there, then I'm going to look like a real moron here. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. I've never heard of any village other than New York, so...
We figured that was probably good enough, and thankfully we ended up not totally regretting it.
Okay, what do we have here?
And honestly, if the only thing that I got on the menu that day was these pierogies, it would have been worth it. I don't know why pierogies aren't on menus first and foremost more often, but these were...
Isn't that like some kind of Polish dumpling? Pierogi are filled dumplings made by wrapping unleavened dough around a filling and occasionally flavored with a savory or sweet garnish and cooking in boiling water. Pierogi or other varieties are associated with the cuisines of Central, Eastern, and Southeastern Europe. All right.
Superb. I wish I had the words in my vocabulary to describe them. And then for the main
What the heck is that, dude? Fish and chips? That's a lot of batter on that fish.
course, I decided to just get some breaded fish. I think this was haddock, and it was also very, very good.
It was all breading, dude.
10 out of 10. I really wish I could remember the name of this place. One thing about recording these videos, I will say, I have become acutely aware of the faces that I make when I eat my food.
Oh, yeah? You've been making a lot of, like, weird faces when you take a bite. Before I started recording these videos, I had no idea that I made this face when I took a bite. It's weird. How did I not even notice that I was doing that? In public? Huh. Is this why nobody ever wants to eat with me? Have you guys seen the clip of that woman getting her food at the restaurant and doing this stupid little happy dance? And then that other woman is in the background looking back at her like, what the hell? I am that other woman in the background looking back at you like, what the hell, when you're there dancing around about your food? Sorry, this video isn't about that, but if you want, we can react to that video in the future as well.
Apparently I look like I'm not enjoying myself, but genuinely everything tasted amazing. And
you seem like you're always enjoying yourself. Earlier you were laughing and smiling at the breeze as it blew by for some reason.
And I would definitely go back here if I could just at
Oh, those glasses are kind of dope.
least remember the name of it.
Alright, don't come for me, but those glasses, kind of dope. They're kind of dope.
After we finished eating, we let our stomachs settle.
Do you guys disagree? I don't think that those looked like a fat activist glasses. I think they had a whole different vibe, dude.
Remember the name of it. After we finished eating, we let our stomachs settle for a little bit. I stole my friend's sunglasses and took plenty
Oh, okay, those were hers.
of pictures and videos in them.
Then you had some water.
Her sunglasses collection, by the way, is amazing. She gets like everything from Amazon. And then
I've got a pretty good sunglasses collection from Amazon as well. They're like 10 bucks, dude. And then you guys ate this pigeon.
it was just
Oh, you put the pigeon in this stew. Oh my
more
god.
exploring.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, one second you show a pigeon, the next second you show this boiling liquid. It doesn't take a genius to connect the dots here. I'm just kidding.
Of that general area. Grabbed another water and then headed back home to make some
Some spaghetti, okay?
not so light dinner, but I was starving by
Well, you had a pretty decent amount of sauce on there. Hopefully there was a lot of meat in that sauce, more so than the carbs, but I don't know.
the time I got in. And that was pretty much my night.
And that was pretty much her night. All right, let's take a look at that one and add it up. All right, you started the day off with some avocado toast with turkey bacon that you made yourself. So that was pretty good. That was a pretty all right breakfast. I like it. Then later on, you went to some sort of restaurant and had some fish and chips. I don't recommend that, obviously. We got some deep-fried battered fish there, as well as the French fries, which are also deep-fried. Then you wrapped up the evening with what looked like some regular old spaghetti to me. I didn't see a ton of meat in that sauce. It was mostly just sauce and noodles, so that wasn't the best. All right, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10. It was good that she made the avocado toast at home and the spaghetti at home, even though spaghetti is not the best choice. If you eat nothing but fast food and complete garbage all day, yeah, you're gonna get a 1 or a 2. But if you make some of the stuff at home, we can bump you up to like at least a 3 or a 4. In order to get a very high score, you will make all of your food at home and it will have the appropriate ratios of protein, vegetable, and carbs. Next.
Hi guys, so welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat and I don't eat healthy.
Hi Diamond, welcome back to another episode of my show, and I'm very happy that you're making something very healthy this morning. 79th episode.
Today for breakfast, I decided to make myself some avocado toast. Every time I show y'all that I'm having avocado toast for breakfast, y'all always get mad at me in the comments and say that
What was that? Was that cilantro that you were putting in there?
this is not avocado toast. Every
See,
time
we
I
got
show y'all that I'm having
tomatoes,
avocado toast for breakfast, y'all always
onions.
get mad at me in the comments and
Is
say
that
that this is
cilantro,
not avocado
green
toast,
onions?
this is guacamole toast. So call it what you want, but I'm still going to call this
Okay, yeah, I would call that more like guacamole. Although, did you put mayonnaise in it?
avocado toast. On top of a piece of toasted white bread, I added some shredded cheese, a couple pieces of crispy bacon, and my avocado spread.
Oh my goodness, everybody's having avocado toast on this one.
And on top of all of that, I added
Eggs? Oh my goodness, that's a very healthy breakfast, dude. Avocado toast with tomato, onions, and cilantro or whatever was in there. And then we've also got some eggs on top and some cheese. Oh my goodness.
on some grated egg. Today I was kind of driving all around town, so I didn't really have a lunch, but
No, don't go over there.
I did stop at Baklava and I picked up some of my
No,
favorite
get out.
pastries.
No, you don't. After that wonderful breakfast, we couldn't just let that be. You're like, yeah, well, after that healthy breakfast, we couldn't let that stand, so I gotta go to this place. Get some freaking cannolis.
I used to live minutes away from Baklava,
That's a cannoli, isn't it?
and now I live on literally the other side of town. So since I was in the area, I couldn't help myself. I stopped and I got myself a cannoli and a fruit tart.
I saw 2 cannolis and I saw 2 fruit tarts. Yeah, this is 2 cannolis and 2 fruit tarts. Is that how you spell cannolis? For some reason that looks wrong, because it is wrong. Yo, he tried to roll me. I cracked him in the face with the wrench and then I had a cannoli.
I used to live minutes away from baklava.
That looks insane. Get it out of here. Get it out of here forever.
And now I live on literally the other side of town.
You had to trek for this. You're like, I'm on the other side of town. I made a special trip for this. She's saying that she happened to be in the area, but stop it. Stop it. Look me in my eye. Were you in the area? Or were you drawn to the sweet siren call of the cannolis?
So since I was in the area, I couldn't help
Fruit tarts are so good. Oh my God, get it away from me.
myself. I stopped and I got myself a cannoli
Dude, fruit tarts are my jam. That's one of my favorite sweets ever.
and a fruit tart. And yes, I ate both of them. Then I somehow ended
And then you put some caviar on top of a broken cannoli or whatever. What's happening?
up at Whole Foods and I decided to try caviar for the first time ever. I will give you my opinion in a different video, and then whenever I got home, me and my boyfriend...
What do you mean you'll give me your opinion in a different video? Damn it, Diamond! Okay, so we're having some caviar on some crackers with some kind of spread on there. I've never had it before, so I don't know what that white spread is on the cracker or whatever. A little bit of caviar, Diamond. Oh, my. That'd be funny. She's like, I decided to try some caviar to fancy it up a little bit. She tries it. She's just like... Ugh, bleh, just starts vomiting everywhere. I've heard it's very salty and tastes like fish, so maybe it is good. I don't know.
A different video, and then whenever I got home, me and my boyfriend had some cheese, sausage, and some crackers.
All right, and then we made some little cracker meat cheese sandwiches. Our second endeavor into crackers.
If you saw the video I made about cool things that I found at Walmart, this is one of the gift sets that I had showed in that video.
Oh, with the meat, the cheese, and everything? Did it come with the little cutter to cut the cheese?
And tonight for dinner, I decided to pick up some Wingstop. I ordered the 10
No, dang it. I thought after that avocado toast situation type deal that we were gonna have a very healthy day indeed. You fooled me. You fooled me.
piece of traditional wings, and I got the flavored
Traditional wings. Shut up, dude. What tradition? Whose tradition is this? Where did this come from? I don't have a problem. I'm just following traditions over here. You heathens, have you no tradition?
Dallas Cowboys and some barbecue. I also ordered 2 chicken tenders in the flavor barbecue, and I was dipping everything inside of ranch and the cheese.
I dipped it inside of the ranch. Okay.
And some barbecue. I also ordered 2 chicken tenders in the flavor barbecue.
You ordered 2 chicken tenders in the flavor barbecue. Okay, so that's in addition to the wings.
And I was dipping everything inside of ranch and the cheese.
You were dipping the barbecue chicken tenders into the cheese? Okay.
End of this video. Do me a favor, go to the comments and let me know what your favorite flavor from Wingstop is, and maybe next time I'll try it.
I haven't been to Wingstop in a very long time. I don't even remember the flavors.
But anyways, like I always tell y'all, that's enough about me. What did you eat today? And yes, I really want to know. Bye.
What I ate today was this cup of black coffee. Let's take a look at that one and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with a very healthy breakfast, and it made me feel all optimistic like. When I saw her making that avocado toast with scrambled eggs, I was like, oh man, I have a feeling that everything's gonna be all right from now on. And then a bunch of horrible stuff happened, so I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be just fine from now on. All right, with the avocado toast, you had eggs and cheese, and that was a very great breakfast. And then later on, you drove clear across town to purchase 2 cannolis and 2 fruit tarts, and you said it was because you just happened to be over there. And then later on, you tried some caviar and crackers. I'm assuming there's a lot of protein in caviar, so I think that's not too bad of a snack to have. And then later on, you had some crackers, meat, and cheese. Then later into the evening, you had 10-piece wings, fries, and 2 chicken tenders, which you dipped into ranch and cheese sauce. The only good thing on this day was the avocado toast, eggs, and cheese that you started the day with. Also, the crackers, meat, and cheese and caviar weren't that bad either. All right, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10. I wanted to give that a much better score, and if you hadn't keep going out for fast food and sweets, you would have got it. Next, what I eat in a day as a plus-size girly who's not counting calories. So, when I first watched this yesterday, I said to the person sitting next to me, I think this person is British based on their makeup. I'm sorry if that offends you, but it turns out that I was accurate, so I'm sorry. That's not an insult to Brits. I just am, like, seriously very accurate with this. Iced coffee, obvs. That's short for obviously. I don't have time to say the whole word obviously. I'm a busy man. All right, so you started the day off with a bunch of sugar. Okay. Like 3 of these. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's one of those, like, Fig Newton sort of things. Yep, that's one of those, like, candy bars that tries to be healthy by calling itself a granola bar or whatever, but really it's just sweet carbs. Those are all soft, but they have a gooey fruit inside. They're very delicious, although not at all a health food like they purport. Okay, people watching. Are you sure? Do you really think that you eating a Fig Newton or whatever in your car is interesting enough for random passersby to look in at you? I think a lot of people today might be a little bit delusional. People think that other people are noticing them a lot more than they are. Do you notice anybody else when you're out and about? I don't. I only care about my stuff. I care about other people, but I don't care what you're doing. It's none of my business. Unless you're walking down the middle of the street on your hands, I'm not noticing. So what does she think is going through the minds of the people? Here I am just walking through this parking lot as a normal person. Everything is completely normal. Oh my God, is that girl eating a Fig Newton type of thing? What? Dang it, again? Why do people keep stopping to come watch me eat these Fig Newton things? Man, dude, she's taking another bite. What the hell? I can't believe this. Is that what happened? Because, I mean, when I put it like that, it makes it seem super real, right? Dude, this chick is over here taking a bite of food in her car? Oh my God, dude. What? Dude, this is crazy. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. I swear to God, nobody was watching you. Stop. Nobody's over there. Stop looking over there. She is mad dogging people that aren't there, I swear. All right, fish and chips with beans. I told you she was British. Don't ever doubt me again. We can't hear the audio, but she's very clearly British because she's having fish and chips with beans, okay? One or the other on its own may not indicate full Britishness, but both of those items together? Sorry. There's no way this isn't British. That's a new one to me, dude. I never heard of that. The beans are literally all up in there, dude. I can see the bean right there under the fork. Okay, is this real? Is she just, like, trolling Americans with this? She's like, these dumbass Americans will think that this is how we eat. We don't eat beans with fish and chips, you morons. Maybe. I'm just dumb enough to believe it. Some of these take a really dark turn, man. And then you ate that cat? Oh, my God. Gave that cat some of that fish and chips? Do British cats eat beans? I'm sorry, dude. Don't unsubscribe. Don't click off. Come on. Okay. Ben and Jerry's fish food. What did you do to that pint of Ben and Jerry's? See how it's all like crushed up and the sides are all malformed and whatnot? What the heck? Did you just like grab the pint and just start squeezing it into your mouth? And finish the whole thing. And yeah, look at it. It's all like mashed up and malformed. I've never seen somebody eat so aggressively. Yeah, what? Have you ever seen anybody eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's and at the end the pint was all mangled up and stuff like a wild animal got a hold of it? Eating like a raccoon. Okay. Anywho, let's take a look at that one and add it up. Alright, so you started the day off with an iced coffee. Obvs. Which is nothing but sugar. First thing in the morning, that's a terrible idea. Then later on, you had 3 sweet and soft granola bars that were filled with some sort of fruit filling. It's more akin to candy than health food. Then later on, you had the first and last actual meal of the day, although it was not the healthiest, which was fish and chips with beans in it, which is new to me. A more British meal I cannot recall. And then you wrapped up the evening with a pint of ice cream. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 1 out of 10. I just couldn't give that anything better than that. Literally, the only food that you ate all day was the fish and chips with the beans, and that came from a restaurant and was deep fried, so that's not good. Also, is that really a thing, putting beans on fish and chips, or is this chick just trolling Americans? I'm just dumb enough to fall for it. How dare you? What was your favorite dish or scene from today's episode? And do you agree with my scores? If not, what score would you have given it? I recently started up channel memberships. For $5 a month, you get a badge next to your name, access to some of these sweet custom emojis, as well as top priority in my comment replies. A join button is below. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Please click the like button. 1 like equals 1 mustache comb. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.